All right, Nigerians, this is about time we are looking at yet another important topic. My name is Shegun and this is Objectv Media. So, it's time to discuss yet another important topic that gives concern or that should be of concern to many Nigerians as we speak right now. So, 5 Nigerians were arrested only some 2 days ago at the United Arab Emirates, also known as Dubai, for allegedly or suspectedly robbing carrying out robbery operation at a local Brody change, Forex or Brody change, whichever one you like to call it. And then, as a result, they are said to be, not only arrested, there's a resultant issue here, which is that Nigerians therefore have now been reportedly banned outright by the Dubai authorities to say no more 3 months, is it 3 months tourist visa for all Nigerians as a result of the sin of these 5 persons. So, although there are mixed reactions, while some are saying no, we still are able to process visas, and that this is one, for instance, today saying that they were able to process and get visa results for a Nigerian. Others are saying no, it is not possible. That they also add another outcome while making attempts that it is not possible to process for Nigerians anymore, that it has been temporarily suspended to make Nigerians process visa to visit Dubai on tourism, in the tourism category. Well, whichever one is, some people are saying they are still able to get a visa despite that pronouncement. Others are saying no, since the pronouncement it has not been possible anymore until further notice. Whichever one is, it has become important that Nigerians begin to get concerned about their issue. And what's the issue? And I have a question tonight. You can see on the screen right now the number to call in, because I have opened the line now for people to call into this show. I want to get reactions. What do you feel? Dubai is banning Nigerians, despite that it is said that Nigerians are one of the top spenders in Dubai whenever they visit that country on tourism. That Nigerians spend a lot. So Nigeria may have been a very big source of income to Dubai, but Dubai is now saying they don't want to receive Nigerians for now until further notice anymore. No more 3 months visa approval for Nigerians. Other country nationals might begin to apply and they will still get it, but Nigerians, they are saying that no more, they are not going to grant that anymore. Well, that's funny, right? But at the same time, some of you will say kudos, it's long overdue. Whichever one is, what is your opinion? I know this is very late, this is 12 a.m. Nigerian time. Many Nigerians are not online as we speak, but those of you that might still be online while I'm doing this show, the line to call is 234 817070744. As you can see on your screen, you can see it there on your screen, the phone in line. Just call and let us have what's your opinion? What do you feel? Is Dubai feeling too big that they no longer want to receive Nigerians, despite that they know that the country that gives them on the tourism revenue category is, as we speak right now, Nigeria. But they are saying that, well, they don't want to receive Nigerians anymore. Let's do this chat together. What do you feel? Especially if you are somebody who operates on the level of travels and all of that. Did you apply for a Nigerian today? Was it successful or was it not? Let us hear what you have to say, and whether it is successful or not, whether it is true or not, whether it is still working or no longer working, as some people have said in their different responses today that we inquired on social media from different people. Some say they are still able to process, some are saying no, it is no longer possible because they also attempted it and they didn't get results that is favorable anymore ever since the pronouncement. Whichever one is, the question for everybody now is, what do you feel about Dubai placing outright ban on Nigerians, that you can no longer process visa for your 3 months visa to the country? What do you feel? That's the question we have today. So, but while I'm gonna while I'm waiting for calls to come in, because I know that I came late and many people are not online, right? So while I'm waiting for that, I want to quickly mention that there are three books recommended for people at this time. One of those books is 12 Keys to Unlock Your Professional Football Career. This book is written by Theo Daniels, and it promises a lot of things to many people who are dreaming or aspiring to become football players. One of the things so promised in this book is how to identify your immediate and future resources as a player. Number two is how to start and finish well as a football player. What are the kind of food you should eat as a football player, so that you don't end up with something that is going to affect your career. And then, I mean, talking about nutrition. Number two, what are habits to avoid? What are the habits you should also keep as a football or intending potential or existing football player? Whatever you feel like, this book is recommended for you. The second book I want to recommend today is Why Should I Marry? Who should I marry? I beg your pardon. Who should I marry as a believer? This is especially for people who are Christians. If you are contemplating on who to marry, this book is for you. Who should you marry as a Christian, and what are the things you are going to get in this book? The following are the highlights so far. Number one is what marriage is all about. Who should I marry as a woman? Who should I also marry as a man? Errors that destroy relationship at infancy. Some important solutions to singleness. Choosing wisely before saying yes to any marriage proposal. Why my answer to prayers may be delayed. Those are things you should expect to meet in that second book. And the third book I want to recommend so far is www What Women Want and WMW What Men Want. What are you going to also find in this book? First, you're going to find things like why do large percentage of women say yes to their own marriage proposals? Two, you're going to find how to enjoy sex with your own husband. Especially, this is for those who feel that whenever they go out is the only time they enjoy sex. If you want to enjoy it with your husband, how do you do it so that it's not only an outsider you enjoy with? You want to start enjoying with your husband so that you can cut down on alleged infidelity, or your own belief that you're also becoming infidel to your own husband as a result of not enjoying sex with him. How do you enjoy sex with your husband so you don't continue to give it outside or to outsiders again? Number three thing you will learn is sex during and after pregnancy. What are the conduct? What are the approaches? What are the things you should do? What are the do's and don'ts during pregnancy? Is it good? Is it bad? What should you do? If you want to do it, you will learn in this book. Biblical principles of a father and a mother. You're also going to find those in this book. Then budgeting tips and importance of will. Those are the things you expect from this book. If you want to order your copy, well, the number is scrolling on the screen, and then you should be able, the number and the email address of how to get your copy is currently scrolling on the screen, and I'll leave it to remain almost to the end of the show so that you can also find, for those that want to find this contact for the author. And then I should also mention that the first book, and that is 12 Keys to Becoming a successful business professional in your football career, a successful football professional. If you want to have a career in football, this book is available also on Amazon. Aside from being able to call the author, if you are so interested, this book is also available on Amazon. And so let's get back. That is just to let you people know, in case you're interested. This is recommended book for the season, and I hope if you get a copy, you should be able to feed me back whether you enjoy it or not. All right. So many pastors feel uncomfortable talking about sex, but it's very important. All right. The third book especially talks about during pregnancy and after pregnancy, women when to have sex, when not to have sex, and all of those things. He talks about it. But it is recommended mostly for believers. I mean, the last two books, but the first one is for football players. But it is not only for football lovers. It is also for believers. If your faith is in Christ, it's also for them, because it doesn't only talk about football. It also talks about other things in faith while you are pursuing your career, and football terminologies that may help you in your relationship. Well, I move away from that now. So the rest will be scrolling on the screen, and then you can get the gist. So let's get back to our topic for the day. On the day, aside from call in, because I understand that I'm just opening the line after a very long time, so it may not work. In case you are trying and it's not going through, do do message so that we can interact on message level. So while you are calling in, the number to call is again on the screen now. If you want to call into the show right now, the number is now on the screen. +2348170747424. That's the number to call. So let's get the calls. And if you don't have the luxury of making a call, or you try and it's not working, or it's not coming through, what is your reaction to this topic today? Dubai is banning Nigerians from their visa applications for 3 months on tourism. What do you feel? Isn't Nigeria also ripe to become a tourist center? Why is everybody going to Dubai? Well, whatever you feel in mind, I want to hear you. All right. So let's do this while we get the chats or messages coming in, and at the same time the calls, if we are lucky to find anybody to call by this time. It's very late, I know. I understand. So call in or type your comments, I'll read them. You're welcome on the show once again.
EFF leader Julius Malema has called for unity. He was speaking at his party's Western Cape Manifesto launch in Cape Town yesterday.
Stop your self-hatred. Stop attacking our brothers from Africa, our sisters from Africa. We are one thing. You say batata umsebenzi. Even if we expel them tomorrow, you will still not get a job. There are no jobs in South Africa because whites are refusing to invest money in South Africa. They've got too many savings in the bank. They've got trillions in the bank. They are refusing to take it out and build industries. There is no Nigerian who stole an industry and hired Nigerians only. There is no Zimbabwean who's got a farm in Knysna or Stellenbosch who hired Zimbabweans. It is your white people who hire Zimbabweans, pay them low so that you can fight amongst yourselves as Africans. See them for what they are. Bias Luis Alababantu, they are causing divisions amongst Africa. Don't glorify these borders. Uti, hey, there is Zimbabwe, there is Nigeria. These borders were never here. These borders were imposed on us by white people who wanted to divide Africa and do what they wanted to do with this continent of Africa. I am ashamed today to call myself a South African. The image that are coming out of Durban make me to be ashamed. You are beating blacks. You are slaughtering Africans. I've never seen you doing that to a Chinese. I've never seen you doing that to a white person who doesn't have papers. I've never seen you do that to an Indian without papers. But once they say it's an African, because you hate yourself, because white people taught you to hate yourself, you kill other Africans. Stop that nonsense. It ends today. We must unite as Africans.
Alright, let's get back to what we are discussing today. So UAE has finally said no more visa for Nigerians. What do you feel? Alright, some comments came in while we were on that short break, and then let's get this business quickly. Alright, So somebody's saying that very soon other countries will start also banning Nigerians. That's been happening for long already. Don't also forget that already we have situation where when you get to the airport, when you get to the country, when you arrive at the country of your destination, while they are just searching or even looking and saying welcome to other nationals, the moment they know that you're a Nigerian, they not only search you thoroughly, they also bring a sniffer dog. Very insulting, very nauseating. They bring a sniffer dog to search you further and smell you and sniff you. It's terrible. So that's already happening for that person who made that comment. And then Demodia Amio, who says, Ogash again, I'm so mad at what Nigerian youth are doing. SARS killed a young man for watching football, Kolade Johnson, and the youth are, well, you know what? Let me say this. The truth is that Nigerian youths are people who have also been battered very, very well and long ago. Although it's also unfortunate that they are not realizing that they have power in their hands and tongues, and they can do so much to rescue the situation or to turn fortunes around. They don't realize that. Everybody just wants to survive, and that's one of the biggest problems we have in this country. So I think I have a caller, and I should let this person's call prevail. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hi, you're welcome. You're live on the show.
My name is Wally.
Okay, you're welcome. Your name is Wally. You're calling from where?
Brooklyn, New York.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you.
You say your name is Wally. You are calling from where?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York. You're welcome. So, what is your own reaction that Dubai, UAE, has finally decided that there is no more 3 months visa for Nigerians?
Do you know? Do you know what? If I started talking, we will spend the whole evening. We'll spend like 6 hours on Nigeria issue.
Let's make it just 1 minute, okay?
I'm a passionate Nigerian. I'm telling you.
That's great.
I left Europe, America to come back home because I love Nigeria and I wanted to leave Nigeria. But Nigeria, we don't value our own. When a Dubai citizen put somebody from the back only and the person fall down, what did Nigeria do? Even the Nigerian government will not even fight.
I know that particular story.
Shout. Yeah, you know what happened.
Yeah,
so what
I
is
shall follow
Nigerians?
I know.
Yeah. What? Even apart from Aisha followed the case because she was a profile personality. All the people who don't have parents who is high profile, what have they done concerning them? What Nigerians that are working in Dubai on idiot conditions? What have Nigerians done? Only until Nigeria treats its own citizens very well, then people outside will respect us.
Yeah.
In Yoruba term, I don't know how to put this adage. When you
tó bá tara ẹni lọ́pọ̀,
you can get it cheaper. You can get it expensive. That is it. You want to pay for your last what is that? That is the problem about this country. I'm telling you.
What do you think is the solution? No, a lot of people believe that Dubai is collecting so much money from Nigerians, and that it is not worth it that Dubai will now be banning their biggest customers.
Do you know that that is it now? When you don't respect yourself, it is all based on when you respect your own citizen. Outsider, we don't see when Nigeria is set. When we have people with people who are the mindset of a future Nigeria, when they start ruling Nigeria, all other countries, even America will fall into shape.
Definitely.
They won't talk to us anyhow. They won't treat us anyhow. So you understand? And
I get you.
That is the basic. The foundation is not even right. So if we start saying what is the solution, what will be the solution? The solution is not even Dubai. The solution is for us to treat, if somebody is killed on the street and you fight justice and the whole world see that there's justice. What did the British minister said? I read on paper, he said, don't invest in Nigeria. The government don't respect the rule of law. Like the guy police killed, that guy that police shot, they bring the police guy, they bring it into public, they prosecute the guy goes to prison and everything do that, like anything happen like that. And a high profile person too did something wrong and they prosecute that person and they do that and then they're not satisfied, there's justice in Nigeria now, even for its citizens. So the citizen can surely stand shoulder to shoulder internationally, and when anything happens to Nigeria, you know the last time British they banned Nigeria in Abacha to ban them now. That is it now. When they see that you're treating your citizens the right way, they'll start treating you fine now, my brother. You know, when I was in England before I relocated to America, you know that time when this guy wear pants and wanted to bomb plane. Jesus Christ, I was in England then. That's when I know that I'm in Nigeria. Yeah.
In Detroit.
That's when I knew I'm in Nigeria. You know, like, even with the place I work, my colleagues, they started behaving somehow to me. I was just Jesus Christ. I said, I'm not a Muslim. I'm a Christian. I love my life. I won't want to blow myself up. You know?
Okay.
That time we saw hell. But the whole thing is that let our people respect their citizens first. Let there be justice. And outside, America will go to another country and will do something bad. First of all, the country will say, give us our Peking. Now bad Peking, first give us our Peking. We'll teach you lesson
because they value every citizen, no matter how bad.
Yes, no. That is it now. You know when they capture some people in North Korea that they were spies. They were in prison for almost 10 years. American president, past president, still took a private jet, bring those people in. That is an honor you can give to an ordinary citizen.
All right, thank you very much. So that we can allow other comments and calls. I'm a adding follower. Thank you very much.
I don't comment. I don't do anything. Even if you are not online, I watch it later.
Thank you very much. Like many people also be watching later because I came online very late. I can't even believe anybody will be able to call at this time.
No, we are. What is the time here? We are around 7 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me take.
They might not be commenting. Okay. You have a nice time.
And you too.
Bye bye.
I have another caller. Hello. Good morning. Idemudia.
Yeah. I just sent you a message about the SARS killing stuff.
SARS. Okay, go ahead. Although we left the SARS matter already, but go ahead. Is still on the burner.
Yeah. I will comment on the topic for today is the banning of the SARS visa, right?
That was on an earlier show. We are talking about another topic. We are talking about Nigerians in Dubai now. Nigerians being banned by Dubai.
About the banning,
yes.
Right? The banning.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I will disagree with the caller from New York with what he said.
Okay.
I think it's high time we Nigerians start to tell ourselves the truth. First of all, like they say, charity begins at home.
Yes. That's what the last caller also said.
In Nigeria, nobody asked those Nigerians to go and skill. The Nigerian government did not ask them to go to Dubai to skill. They did it on their own choice out of greed.
But they must have been stealing at home before they could have tonic or boldness to go and do it in Dubai. So what do you think caused them to be stealing?
It's greed. It's greed. It's just greed. You see, sometimes it's easy for us to blame the government that, okay, the politicians are not giving us basic amenities. That's the reason why a lot of us are acting differently. Yes, other countries open their arms for you to go there, and you go there to destroy their countries, and you expect them not to punish you. Let's be serious. Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. The case of Boko Haram. You have heard some news where they say that most of the people that are killing people in Nigeria are Boko Haram members. They are not even Nigerians. They are from Niger.
Yes.
And we all see how we are all suffering for it. Everybody is suffering for it, especially those in the northeast. People come from outside Nigeria to blow up Nigerians, and nobody is happy about it. We are all complaining. We are all suffering it. It's the same thing with those in Dubai. Dubai open your arms for you to come over. They are going there to steal, and they expect. And now every Nigeria is saying that the government should be there to do that. The government didn't ask them to go and steal. Those people that are pushing drugs, the government didn't ask them to go push drugs. They did it on their own will and their own greed. So anything Dubai wants to do to them, let them do. For those of us that are still keeping Nigerians in India, we all know what Nigeria is. But yes, you as you are, Sergei, you will not say you will go to Dubai to go and rob them now. You can't. Even regardless of how bad Nigeria is, you cannot.
How are you sure?
What is it?
I'm just saying. Okay, I get you.
Okay, if you want to rob Dubai, good luck. But if you go to Asian countries, right? If you go to Asian countries and you are pushing drugs at the airport, you will see it right there. If you do if you push drugs, the penalty is death. It is written there in the airport, so you know already what you are getting into. And I think you should be serious about this thing. If an armed robber should come to your house and you know who the thief is, and you see the thief outside, would you want to kill the person? It's exactly the same thing. Let's not be sentimental about these things.
Do you think that? Okay.
There's one thing for us to blame the government, and there's one thing for us to also look at ourselves as Nigerians. The same thing the government officials are doing is the same thing Nigerians do to themselves. We go to church on Sunday, they wake up in the morning on Monday and think of how to defraud our own selves. You know, these are things that are going on in Nigeria. We are complaining about xenophobic attack in South Africa, but yes, somebody will go to Mushi to go and see 10 naira, and the same youths will use fire and matches and petrol to burn them for 10 naira. Politicians are stealing 10 billion, yet they are praising them and putting them into power. Some years ago, two girls went to steal pepper worth 15 naira. I'm sure you must have heard the story. 15 naira. Do you know what Nigerians did? They took iron rods and inserted it into their vagina.
In the private part, yes.
That
was in Ejigbo in Lagos State.
Ejigbo, yes.
Yeah.
So you see, it's easy for us to blame the government, but let us also look at ourselves as Nigerians. The government it's not government officials that want to rob, break the chain in Dubai. It's not. It's with the ordinary citizens. Nobody asked them to go steal. And the caller was talking about Americans in North Korea. Those Americans in North Korea, they spent time in jail. They faced the law. In fact, there was an American that went to Singapore. In Singapore, you don't throw death on the road. An American went to Singapore to throw death on the road, and the penalty is that you will be flogged 100 strokes, and he was flogged. No country will let you slide like that. No country will let you slide. You must pay a repercussion. And even when Bill Clinton went to North Korea to release those people, you will realize that thing is political. There must have been some deal being done behind closed doors. They won't come out to tell you what they discussed now to release those people. So I think the bottom line here is let Nigerians respect themselves wherever they are. If you are going to another man's country to do yahoo, and you are being caught, and the penalty is death, please face the death penalty and let Nigerians not be kind over people that are spelling our names. Because like you say, charity begins at home. You cannot say because Nigeria is bad, the government is not helping you, then you should go and see. Then if that is the case, every Nigerian should go and rob UBA. Every Nigerian should go and rob First Bank now. You understand what I'm saying? Every Nigerian should be holding gun and be shooting rich people. If that's the case, I mean, it's not right. You know, if okay, we are talking about Dubai. If America should quit, somebody a Nigerian meant to vote in America, and America should ban Nigeria, do you think people will be talking about how the US has banned America? No. Because we already know that, okay, first of all, we know Trump. We know who everybody has an idea of Trump. Oh, Trump is somebody that doesn't care. He can do whatever he wants.
Yes.
So people should just respect. People should respect themselves. That's just the bottom line. As Nigerians, we should try as much as possible to respect ourselves, whatever. Yeah, it is one thing for a country to open their hands to accepting us because our leaders don't make the country great. Then there's another thing for us to also go there and respect ourselves and not go and do things against their laws. Now, if the law says punishment, then you face.
Do you know what Dubai has that Nigeria does not have? Is there something you know that Dubai has and Nigeria does not have?
See, let me tell you something. Dubai does not really have anything like that. You see, the funny thing about Dubai is that in the 90s, Dubai was a desert. They needed $15 billion for development. And that money was known to them by Abu Dhabi. You understand? By the Emirates. $50 billion. Lagos state government collect at least they've been reaping at least $3 to $5 billion a year. 3 to 5 billion since 1999, since we gained independence to 2019. Calculate it. We are talking about $30 to $50 billion. Why is Lagos state not like Dubai? Dubai used $15 billion to turn. They used $15 billion to turn Dubai to what it is today. 15 billion. Lagos has realized over 30-50 billion over that period of time. Yes, Lagos is not even a quarter of what Dubai is. Dubai is paradise, my brother. River State government has collected the same amount. Why is River State not exactly like that? When you go to Dubai, when you take pictures in Dubai, you know that yes, there is paradise on earth.
Definitely.
All right. There's really nothing that Dubai has. The bottom line, please, Nigerians, wherever you are, in the US, in Europe, everywhere, please respect yourself and respect the laws in that country. Anything that happens to you, please take it like a man and a woman. That's just the bottom line.
All right, thank you very much for your contribution. All right.
No problem.
So that was it from. I think I should close the line now. So I just wanted to hear what people have to say. Some of them are very instructive, in case you know, or in case you don't know, right? So that was it. And I want to say that, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe I would have another guest tomorrow to discuss something more important yet again. I want to say thank you very much, and I should also maybe add, for the sake of whether you're online or you're going to play it back, mention that Barrister Monday Ubani okay, no worries. We should talk about Ubani tomorrow. I was supposed to have Dr. Joe Odumakin today to talk about the issue earlier today. I had Sega talking about the murder of Kolade, and then talking also about the NSAS advocacy so far. So today I was supposed to also have Dr. Joe Odumakin immediately after Sega, but Dr. Joe told me that she was she had a very busy day, and her voice already was almost lost. So we might be having Dr. Joe Odumakin tomorrow, and that's just to let you guys know. So until tomorrow, please, it's late, but we have at least done something for people to watch. I mean, especially for people who are asleep right already now, who don't know that it still came online. So tomorrow when they come online, there's something for them to play back and see. Alright, so until I come your way again tomorrow, guys, I know I'm really tired of Doka and Zelu. I know Obidiego, I'm tired, I know, but it's fine. I'm fine. I'll be fine. Alright, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think I should take just one more call, and that will be it. This person had been calling while I was on another call, so let me take him. Hello, good evening. How are you? Or good morning. Sorry.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon from where you are calling from. Good
Calling
evening
from
good morning from Nigeria now.
good
So you're
afternoon.
live. You're live already. So let's have your comments. What's your reaction to Dubai banning their biggest customer?
Yeah, Shegun, like let's be frankly sincere to ourselves.
Hmm.
Who is Dubai compared to Nigeria economy? We
Hmm.
have everything, but
Hmm.
Dubai now banning their biggest customer. Like
Hmm.
it doesn't even make no sense in the first place. Like the
Hmm.
other guy that just called said, we don't respect ourselves.
Hmm.
We don't. The government doesn't respect us.
Hmm.
I just heard something, maybe, or in the Arab that they just killed somebody, or because they noticed he carry cocaine or whatever he carry. A lady, they killed that person later on. The minister now start saying that they shouldn't do that. I mean, United States, you can't do that shit here.
Hmm.
Like they have to get into the roots of the matter before they just
Yes.
get their citizen
Yes.
killed. You can't
Yes.
even get their citizen killed in the
Hmm.
first place. Now they talk about Dubai when it said maybe it's real that Nigerian has a lot of business in Dubai. Like now they are banding their stuff. So those people that have businesses in Dubai, are they banding them too? Because
Hmm.
they can now offer them the citizen visa in Dubai. You have
Hmm.
to be there for like three months, visiting visa, tourism, business. So those people that have a lot of companies in Dubai, will they ban them too?
Hmm.
No, they will not. When money is speaking, because if the government in Nigeria can actually interfere on, okay, what happened? Why do you? Okay, this guy stole, stop the stuff. Okay, it's not right to steal, but the government doesn't give us the right itself, like the right itself for us to be independent on our own. That's why you can't see an American go to other country on earth. They will just want to like go for nature because the system is working for them. You can't just go there and like, oh, the Americans stole something. There's a robbery, and American rob a bank in other country. It doesn't happen that way. It's
Hmm.
because the system was working and they put things. The education is working, the industry is working, so they don't even have the right to go to other countries.
Hmm.
But when your country is not right and
To
you're trying
them,
to survive, you're
where
trying to
is abroad? Please go ahead.
Yeah. So when the system is working, like there's no reason for me to just leave my country and just because I want to go stay stuff. No, there's a lot of good things happening here that you won't let them even go out to other countries. Nigeria, what is working? Nothing. The education, nothing. I heard somebody there in Jagaban. What is Jagaban in the first place? If it's not about corrupt stuff,
Hmm.
Jagaban
Hmm.
is like stealing stuff now. There's no like Clinton doesn't have that type of nonsense name or Trump
You
or
can call it
whatever those guys
you can
are.
call it corruption, but it has been legitimized.
Right. So this kind of name they call it the drug dealer, the barons, whatever, the
Hmm.
oil barons, all those kind of names they give these things, the citizens to like okay, I want to do stuff that no that like okay, I want to be out there too. And social media have made everybody rich. So
Hmm.
everybody want to have money. That's why they
Hmm.
went to Dubai to steal. If your
Hmm.
country is working very well, there's no
Why would you
reason.
want to go?
I
Yeah.
mean, Americans steal, but not like trying to go and rob another country. That's like the biggest threat to another country itself.
Hmm.
So that's why even our embassy is not working. So what is nothing is working in Nigeria in the first place. So,
Hmm.
so if somebody stole and you don't respect their citizen, it's because their citizen has been disrespected in the country they are from. So they can do shit to our citizens. Even if it's not up to that, they can even manipulate that. Oh, this is what
Hmm.
it stole. This is
Hmm.
because in the point of getting
They know
them,
you will
if you
pay.
get
No,
somebody
definitely.
arrested,
Yes.
if you get somebody arrested, they won't let you talk.
Hmm.
Anything they allege on you, that's what is out there, and that's
Hmm.
what people believe until the court of law is proving you. this woman that they killed of recent because they found out that he brought maybe drugs to Mecca, something like that. They don't. They didn't even investigate. Maybe even after they killed this lady, now they be like, oh, the minister. I can't believe what kind of country we are in the first place. After they killed this person, the minister now came out and be like, oh, even Iru is considered contraband in Mecca. And so before they call this lady, you can interfere and be like, okay, give us our citizen. Or let's look into this matter before you kill our citizens. I heard that 53 people have been killed, which is Nigerian, maybe Nigerian citizen or not. Is that the country we are in? Every day we watch them on House of Assembly. They always fight. They always pass a bill. They always fight every fucking day. This is what we're putting out there, and that's why we're being disrespectful in that country. The second guy talk about they burned somebody stole 10 naira. Damn, somebody stole 10 naira and they burned that person to ashes. If the system was working, there's no reason somebody would steal 10 naira. 10 naira is not even up to 1 penny.
Absolutely.
Like, how can that country be just so? We can't blame the citizen because this is what is on ground in the first place. We started having this problem in 1964 when the coup started, and the way they loot the money, the way everything. The guy talk about Dubai has just 15 billion. Even one senator in Nigeria has more than that.
All right. Let's keep the rest for another time. Thank you so much.
Right.
I have another caller, and I don't know. Hello, good morning from here in Nigeria. You're welcome on the show.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm very healthy. I'm tired. How about you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm actually calling from the United States.
That's great. So let's have your take on this matter.
Yeah. What I just want to talk about is, it's very sad, watching from far away and seeing what is happening in the country. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. I've been out of the country for like 9 years now. I came in when I was like a teenager. And the way the country was when I left is not the way it is right now. My brother just went back home like 2 days ago. And he just got there. The first day he got there, he got stranded. And that's because the economy there is bad in Nigeria. And that just brings me back to something that happened a few months ago when Bill Gates came to the wedding, Dangote's daughter's wedding, I believe.
Okay.
And, all the rich people came to Nigeria, and then they asked Dangote to give a speech, I believe. And one thing that Dangote mentioned was that the human capital of Nigeria needs to be invested in. He said, there are many things that could be done, but one of the most important things is that the human capital of Nigeria needs to be invested in. If you see all over the world, Nigerians are successful except in their own country. And that is a shame.
So to succeed in Nigeria, Nigeria as a Nigerian, you have to get out of the country first of all.
Yeah. So I was talking to a friend of mine also. I was telling him that, with the recent things happening in Nigeria, I'm already discouraged about coming back to Nigeria, like ever.
Wow.
Because I'm like, what would I come to Nigeria to do? Yes, here in the United States, we're treated as a second-class citizen. But even as a second-class citizen, we are enjoying the place. Probably
better.
Yeah, so honestly, we are enjoying the place. But our heart is still in our home country.
Definitely.
Because the fact is, Ajole Dabile, that's just the truth.
That's true.
My origin is more important than the United States because, there are a lot of benefits here, but it doesn't feel the same, being at home. What we do here in the United States, the reality is what we do here, we work and work and work and work until somebody drops dead. And the truth of the matter is, Nigeria ni Badunwa. It's in Nigeria. That's where you can actually like enjoy yourself.
When
If
I
you
told
have
some
some
people
kind
that
of
they are
money. But
missing,
here in America,
they did not agree with me.
What do you say?
When I told some people that they are missing for leaving Nigeria for other countries,
Yeah.
they did not agree with me. But you just said it now. Nigeria is need. I don't want.
Nigeria is Badunwa because
Yes,
okay,
because it
let
is
me-
only
let me say
Nigeria that
something to
starts
you.
to kill people arbitrarily.
Yeah. See, here in America, right, you pay bills for everything. Electrical bill, you pay for water, you pay for internet, you pay for rent, you pay for your car insurance, you pay for your health insurance, you pay for... So, but if someone mess, the person will pay for that insurance too. So it's like you're working around the clock, and every month your money already has a budget.
Definitely.
Where to go to. But it's not like that in Nigeria. Imagine if the education system in Nigeria is good. Imagine if the health system of Nigeria is good. Imagine if the food is not as expensive as it is. It's ridiculous. We have a very good weather. We can invest in agriculture, and there will not be hunger in the country because of how good our soil is and because of the weather condition we have in Nigeria.
Sure.
But it's sad that, we're suffering.
So what do you make
Just a
of
little bit of change.
Nigerian leaders taking money that should have built skyscrapers, taking it to Dubai to go and snap selfie?
Come on. Can you imagine that? I was really rooting for, Shore, and I was supporting him, and some of my friends were making fun of me. And, it's a logical thing. They say, oh, he cannot win. Well, even if he cannot win, I'll waste my vote on him because that's where my heart is. He's pulling my heart in the right direction. So that's just it, like we need to invest in the human capital. And recently, just killed a guy that I went to watch, a soccer game, Liverpool against Tottenham. That's what is happening now. Our youth are being killed. Instead of investing in our youth, we're wasting their lives on the streets. So a lot of things is going backward in that country, and I just pray that it can be fixed because right now I've been here for 9 years. I'm really wanting to come back home, but what do I want to come home to do?
That's the question. All right, thank you very much for your
contribution. My family visit me here.
Thank you for your input.
And for me to come back home. Yeah, thank you, Sheldon.
All right, you're welcome. A lot of people are advising me to go and sleep. You see now, conspirants conspire conspiracy. You guys are conspiring against me to go and sleep. Who told you I'm sleeping already? Who told you? That your spirit safe. Anyways, I'll come your way again tomorrow. I think I should close it for now, so that we'll continue tomorrow to discuss more issues plaguing Nigeria as we speak right now. There are so many, but the ones that are just on the top list or top chart are the ones we have we've been picking up and discussing so far. Until I come your way again tomorrow, don't stop talking about the things that matter, and do not forget the 3 books I recommended for you so far. The first one is the 12 Keys to Unlocking Your Professional Football Career, and then I also recommended another one, which is Who Should I Marry as a Believer. I recommended the third one, saying What Women Want and What Men Want. Well, it's a fantastic time so far, and I want to say thank you everybody. Tomorrow is yet another day. Until then, don't stop talking about things that matter. My name is Shegun Ola once again. Sayonara.